Hello everybody, this is a mead review of Lord Herberts mead. The recipe was acquired out of a book called A Sip Through Time. If you don't have it and you like historical things, I highly recommend going out and getting it. And this is it. So, I've just got done bottling a small batch of it. And I have you guys here as I'm writing down in my notes everything about it in case I want to make it again later. So, first thing on the list is smell. It smells like bubblegum. With a bit of candy lemon. Nope, scratch it. Just candy. Has a candiness to it. And licorice. So yeah, a candy licorice with fruit notes. Definitely multi-layered. Now at the very end, there is a almost like a white wine dry to it. But very faint. Very, very faint. Next is the look. It is a beautiful yellow. Hints of brown in there, like a tan. But largely yellow. Barely tears up on the side of the glass. Getting some legs out of it. But yeah, fairly uniform. It was cleared with, oh, bugger, no, I can't think of the name of it. It would figure it, unless I'm taping. I'll forget of it. I will forget the name, but had a standard clearing agent in it, nothing. Bentonite. There we go. It had bentonite used as a clearing agent in it. But it cleared on its own fairly nicely. I threw in the bentonite just to make sure that it cleared up fine. So I don't think it really needed the bentonite. But it's a nice lemony, slightly tan color. Next is taste, the important part. Well, definitely a candy, sweet to it. A licorice-like. It's not licorice-y, but it's like a licorice. Like it wants to be licorice, but it just can't quite get there. And then there is a burn. Not quite a pepper burn, but a burn nonetheless. A heat that comes out of it. But it's not an alcohol heat. This is a flavored heat. It's very light. Comes off the palate really clean. Very nice. But the flavors are heavy. Like I said, it's light off the palate in that it doesn't linger. There's almost no hang time on it. But past that, it's heavy. So it's, I know this is contradictory, but it's that way. It's not bad. I'm not a huge licorice fan, and that burn kind of puts me off. So overall, not bad. I would have to say it would probably be better if it was ice cold. I think that would definitely give it a lot of points. And the old flavor when the dog's out there barking away. But yeah, there you go. The numbers. Starting Gravity was 38, sugar is 32, ABV 18. This is after 3 months, 1 month in a primary, 2 months in the secondary. So I didn't wait till it ran to 0. I just simply bottled it at the normal time. You know, we don't see any more bubbles, and I usually hit about on the 3-month mark is when I usually start to bottle it if it looks like it's ready to go. So 3 months time, and we have an ending of Gravity 55, sugar is 14, ABV 7, giving an overall ABV of 11. So it's 11% alcohol. In case you're wondering if you can get sloshed on it, yeah, you probably could. Yeah, it needs to be cold. This need an ice cube in this. If you're wondering what the ingredients are, it's pretty much stable all the way through. In this case, this was 1 gallon of water, Safel SO4, which is a British Pale Ale, because in the recipe it said use a ale yeast. 1 handful. Love these direct, very precise measurements from the old days. 1 handful of rosemary, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 cinnamon stick, about a tablespoon worth of clove, 1 tablespoon of mace. Actually, I think you got that wrong. It's 1 clove, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 nutmeg. Sorry, it's just I got tablespoon and just simply the number. So, well, let's start this again. 1 gallon of water. Safel SO4, 1 handful of rosemary, 1 nutmeg, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 clove, 1 tablespoon of ground mace, 1 ginger root, small, 4 pounds of your standard clove or honey. And I myself do the boil. So I gave it a half-hour boil with all the ingredients, strained the ingredients out, put in for its primary for 1 month, put in its secondary for 2 months, and today we get this. Like I said, if you're big into your historical type things, especially Renaissance and medieval, give this a try. It's really interesting to taste something that just fell out of the recipe books from that era. Hopefully I got it right, and I got a ballpark idea of the taste. But, you know, it's a long time ago. What are you going to do? So there you go. I got to write all my little notes down so I know whether or not this is worth trying again in the future. But for you guys, until next time, keep on drinking.